ゃあ、やりましょうか。トニー・ウィリアム物語。まあ、午前中は、作業、そして、ジャンタマの大戦。まあ、ちょっと、暇がてらゲームやってました。久しぶりにウィリングポストやったんだけど、超絶面白いね。もう、久しぶりにやるウィリングポストがね、あんな面白いとは思わなかった。あらすじ。2027年をトニー・ウィリアムはサンフランシスコジャイアンツに FA 移籍5年契約ですね。1億1700万ドルで、はい、契約合意して、移籍1年目の今季。まあ、4月終わってこんな感じなんですけど。まあ、ウィリアムのあれを考えると、まあ、これはもう普通ですね。5月、6月、7月にこうだんだん調子上がってくタイプの、まあ、私なんでね。まあ、私がそんな感じなんですけど。たまにこう、だんだん慣れてくるタイプ。ちなみにチームは、こんな感じ。昨年最下位なんですけど、今季は、3位スタートで、15勝13敗。で、パドレスが意外と、負けてるんですよね。で、ドジャースが単独首位。いやー、ドジャースさん、やっぱジャイアンツさんが勝つと、やっぱドジャースさんが勝ちまくるということで。で、ロッキーズ、うちらのジャイアンツ、パドレス、D バックスを作って。ちなみに、リアルですね。私は、ジャイアンツをしたんですけど。いやー、もう私の好きなチームに入れてよかったですね。で、最初の前に、ちょっとやる前に、変えます。あ、これでいいか。あ、こんな感じ。どうしよっかな。これいいか、これにしようかな。いやー、フィールダーつけなくてもいいか。これでキャンセルされるから、もう一回やるよ。ネオンピンクじゃなくて赤にしよう。 悪くない？よくない？これこのボールがある。ボールがあるじゃないです。どうしたらいいですと。いらっしゃい。あ、こんな感じ？あ、これでいいか。こっちを最後。じゃあやろうか。続き。5月から。今日5月から。まあ6月 ?5 月終わらせますかね、今日は。やっていきましょう。よっしゃーす。で、練習は適当にこう。もうなんかSF です。サンフランシスコです。いやー、どうしよっかね。バンドいいか。
A manager checks in with his ball club.
いや、違いますね。世界の王じゃないんですね。なんとなくだけどさ、新庄さんにちょっと似てんすかオレンジのリストバンドに。現役時代赤のなんかバッティンググローブつけてた気がするんですけど。メジャーは違った気がする。もうビッグボスに似てませんか？
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the San Francisco Giants. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Tyler Beatty will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Into the box now, Brian Roquillo. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Hey, plays that first.
もちろんベイブリッジシリーズもありますよね。何スモールボスって。
And a fastball swung on and hit to second, scooped up, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Vidal Brujan, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Sent on the ground out to second, fielded cleanly, and there are two away now.
Sorry, guy. 勝手にのソーリーかって完全にあるじゃん。
Williams, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
プラスじゃねえんだ。うるせえうるせえ。
First delivery to him on the way. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today, looking to set the tone for this road trip.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run.
タイムリーヒッ
A run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
The center fielder.
Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
6個目。いやー、どこ行くんだろうね。いやー、まあ。彼氏だよね。
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are
いや、
two
でも
gone.
正直、
Really good
私
late
たち
bite
の
on
方
that
じゃなく
slider
て、
right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout
キャ
pitch.
ッチャー、わざと全力プレーにしたってことは、どういうことですよ。
Batting fifth. The left fielder. Willie.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
若月を絶対
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now in the box, Lewin Diaz. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning.
Diaz.
The 2-2 pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. William on second. Calhoun on at first with 2 down. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Giants 1 and the Indians nothing. Stepping up now, Josh Rojas. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Rojas.
私は巨人に来てほしいけどね、森友哉は。いや、どっちもいいけど、まあ、オリックスでも。いや、でもな。もしはちょっと、自前でやりたいっていうのがあるから。
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Roquillo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order, and ground the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
ほら、営業すな、ここで。
In now for Cleveland, Vidal Brujan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
ユーマがいるからな、確かに。
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Giants out in front here, 1-0. So in now for San Francisco, Tony William. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
From the stretch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Looking up is the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
ライトだね。ライトやってたことありましたけどね。あるっちゃあるんじゃない？
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
センターへぶち込んでいく。しかも相手ブルペン。
Ready once again, Dom Thompson-Williams. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Dom Thompson-Williams.
やったぜ。
The inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready to take his hacks again, Tony Williams, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And again, he's got himself a base hit, make it 3 for 3.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Striding in, Ketel Marte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The 1-1 home.
Ball inside.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Right side. Oh, he makes the stop. He's up with it. The throw. It's in time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Willie Calhoun.
The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. The Giants lead it 4-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Tony Williams. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brian Roquillo. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. The 1-2. On the ground to the right side. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking
4 wins in a row for these guys. I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
First for the victorious Giants.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Cleveland Indians and the San Francisco Giants. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Tim Perkinson, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
明らかにこれ絶対ホームで絶対打つまになってるよ。ひどすぎる。
First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
あ、なんかすごいたくさん来てくれる。ありがとうございます。高評価たくさんつけてくださってありがとうございます。
Stepping into the box, Vidal Brujan.
Up next for
The 1-1.
the second baseman.
This is popped up.
Brujan.
William is there for it.
あ、
2 down.
増えていく。
In now, Tony William comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
2-2 the count.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Wow.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony William.
The second baseman, Tony Williams.
First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Oh.
Thompson Williams is right there, 1 down.
Come on.
Digging in, Tony Williams, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. Cleveland used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never.
1勝1敗。
Me and my Frankie, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our dividends. All of my they with pop out in their head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing the room, room. You better duck it, go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like vroom, vroom. Up in the floor, go zoom, zoom. Me and my Frankie.
あ、ちょっと立ち下がったなっていう程度。あー、そして D バックスと初対戦ですね。5月になってまだ顔合わせしなかった球団ありましたね、西地区で。D バックス戦、ファーストいるんだけど、は強くね。あ、ちびいなんか打線強くないですこれ。ローガンウェブいるし、ウェブこっちに来い、戻ってこいこっちに。はい、今こんな感じですね。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Logan Webb gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality.
いやーマジか
Now to the plate, Tony Williams. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning.
V3 メン
As
バ
a
ーで
look
一人
now
だ
the pitch.
戻って
There's
くる
a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lazaro looks up.
よくって入ったー7号ツーランテンポツロゴ
A
ム
two-run blast to straightaway
So
right
let's talk about
field.
it.
7 home runs for him on the year
Yeah,
now,
that's it.
as the Giants have now taken
wow.
a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just
Yeah,
painful.
logical.
Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on,
Yeah,
but you don't want to fall too
戻ってくるのか。
far behind. Be down by
Yeah,
a bundle,
okay.
and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on
Yeah,
and set the
okay.
table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
V3 の時の
And there's one away.
V3 の時のメンバーですか
Not
ら
a
ね
lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the
まあ広
soft
島スリーポ
grounder
イントだ
for
った
the
のはあれ
out.
だけどあり
Coming
が
to
とう
the
ござい
plate
ます
now,
また来てください
Tony Williams. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit different.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one
ジャ
another.
イアンツじゃないなドジャースが、圧倒的強さやめていただきたい圧倒的戦力差勝つのはやめていただきたいずるじゃん
Digging in once again, Tony Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one.
Oh, hold on. What a stop. There's one.
でもショートが落としてよしよしよし
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel
ワンワ
Marte.
ンですね
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Hot shot on the ground is short.
ショートゴロ
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for San Francisco. They're up 5-1.
いやーまあ D バックスは
At
ね
the plate, Kevin Maitan. 0 for 2 for him
10
to
年ぐ
this
らい強
point.
かったけどなーっていう感じ今どうなんだろうな
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Kingery's there to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
いいね
Up next for Arizona, Royce Lewis. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And Oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
やばい、セカンドのエラー。
And that's what speed does
いや
for
ー、
you.
クソ
He
消し
made
ちゃ
the
った
play,
ま
but
た。
in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Tony William will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
あれ？もうされてるし。勝った。
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, let it fly.
Hey,
up
this
there,
is a
huh?
left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, get your pitch up there, huh?
Has a look, now the pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball.
Into the box, Tony William
Second base.
fouled away.
William.
Bermudez has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boy, every manager in pitching.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
ヒット。よし。
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Up next for the Giants, the center fielder, Patel Martin.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. One there on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate. 11-3 the final score in this contest. The San Francisco Giants posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The 2 men you see there go head-to-head coming up next.
We gotta do it right. Raise your hands up with it's the tailgating season.
Sixto Sanchez is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
The second baseman, Tony Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tony William is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games. Lewis is under it. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get...
Oh, way to get dirty. There's one. It's late. He's safe.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed to second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
3 balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
The 3-1. And there he goes towards second. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away. Ready now, Willie Calhoun.
The left fielder, number 5.
William at second. Marte at first. 1 gone. This is driven to right. And no doubt about it, that one's way out of here.
Why? カルフすげえな。これ今し
So
れっ
it's
と
a
投げんな。
3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Giants have opened up their lead now 4-0.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a
カル
long
フすげえ
way.
な。もう11本目。これ絶対多分これ後半戦でバテるパターンだと思うんだけど。それはちょっとやめてくれよ。いや本当に。それだけはちょっとねやめていただきたいなと。
Standing in, Nomar Mazara, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Nomar Mazara.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations.
There go now.
Ready for another chance? Tony William, and their runners at the corners now.
Your pitch right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. 0-1, here it comes. Try for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, still 8-2. Stepping in, Tony William. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
何のことですか？何のことですか？ちゃんとホームラン打ってるやん。7本打っとるぞ。
First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field.
これどうだ？
Center fielder on
い
the
や、なんかめ
run.
っちゃ変な追い方してる。
He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
なんか変な追い方してるんだけど。トモさん、電撃復帰です。電撃トレードです。
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Royce Lewis, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. The last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And there's one down now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Juan Soto to the plate now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Still 8-2. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Tony William. First pitch coming, here it is. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. 8-2 is how this one ends today. San Francisco took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Alex Young is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now at the plate, Tony William. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First delivery to him on the way. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. So guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Stepping into the box, Tony William, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, attaboy.
あとやっぱりロードが短いですね。本当に PS4 と比べて。あと格好ないですね。こっちから見る。
Here's the first pitch to him. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he popped him up. Lewis ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Royce Lewis.
2010年から15年の間にワールドシリーズ3回勝っ
Double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for one, on to first, and they turn the double play.
小学生、中学生の頃だったんで印象に残ってますね。
Now batting, Tony William, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Tony Williams.
Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. At the plate, Kevin Maitan. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
The second baseman, Kevin Maitan.
Come on now, 2-ball right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Carroll is on his way home. In the score is the runner from first. It's a 4-3 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there.
Your attention, please. Pitch hitting for the Diamondbacks. Number 15.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving stop. It's there, and he's out.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tony Williams.
One time, right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
You never want to be the pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseball. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out.
Come on, big guy.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he just manages to get his hand in.
代打じゃないかさすがに
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
左じゃ右円手で多分とか
Ready for another shot now. Willie Calhoun. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
若手にいい刺激が欲しいよね。
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a split-fingered pitch catches the zone 2-2 now.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he nails him at third. Great throw. So striding forward now, Tony William. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat, fouled off.
いや、怖いでしょうね、中島は。中島長が。
The 0-1 on its way, and it's fouled away. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks. Number 74, Louis.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Maitan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he's safe in there.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
8-4, the final this
afternoon. これでなんやかんや6連勝したんじゃない？6連勝ですね。あ、じゃあ3連勝だ。スイープだ。スイープっすね。よしよし。でもなんかすごいことになってる。いいね。1位から3位まで 1.5 ゲーム。いいね。いい争いだ。よしよし、コンテンダーになった。とりあえず正真正銘のコンテンダーになったぞ、これで。悪くない。ほら、負けねえ。ミルウォーキー戦。あれどうしましたか？気づきましたか？そうです。大変なことなんです。2015だと。
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next. Tyler Beatty will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Into the box now, Anthony Greer, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. This one hard the other way. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something bigger and better.
Into the box, Tony William, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly. Wait for it to go on now.
ロードに弱いマン。 ホーム絶対打つもんですね。
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E train at times.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They're down 4-0. Digging in to try it again, Tony William. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hey, see you drive it right back to the pitcher, huh now?
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here's the 1-0. Ball 2. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. Digging in, Jim Thorpe comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The 1-2. Hit not all that hard out to second. Scooped up, one there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
At the plate, Tony William, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman, Tony.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Look out. All over the place now, 3-0.
First batter out of the pen, and he comes right inside. I like that. Kind of reminds everyone here, he's here to compete.
3-1.
Drive that pitch, huh?
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Into the bleachers and gone.
第8号スリーランホームラン。
So a 3-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
変換した方がいい。書いて。ほい。ナイスー。
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really...
Digging in now, Tony William.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1-0 the count. Fouled away.
そう、来季も契約するっぽいこと言ってるんで。
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
pitch.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
溺れる人も契約するっぽいこと言ってたからな。
The center fielder, number 8, Cattell.
2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
William leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Drive it. Come on, big
He's
guy.
set,
One
and the
time.
2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Willie Calhoun would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a dive, but he's back.
経験近すぎにもなるから。
2 out with the man at first.
You got that
Lined into right, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. The tag, and they'll get him a second. And with that, the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here. Next for Milwaukee, Jim Thorpe.
The catcher, Jim.
Sharply on the ground, right to him. And quickly, there are 2 away. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tony William. Popped him up. Mendoza over to his right. He's got it 1 away. 11-8, the final score in this ball game. San Francisco took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Giants.
Hey, see you in the rip.
Number 1, Tony Williams.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Joseph Chavez comes on to pitch now. 13-8, the final score in this one. The Brewers put up an incredible 20 hits on the board in this one.
3連戦の多分3戦目かな。
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Dustin May gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Next to bat for the Giants, Tony William. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win 1, lose 1. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
3-1 to him now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the
だ
plate.
ね、残留濃厚です。
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Lewin Diaz, is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Giants leave 1. Still no score. Victor Robles digging in now.
誰かな、44番。
The center
ね
fielder,
え、
number
そんな人いましたっけ？
Victor Robles.
誰だか分かったけどね。
And on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 gone in the inning now, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League West as you take a look at where the Giants find themselves entering play here today.
締めちゃってるという超絶面白い展開。これが見たかった私は。いいな。
So digging in now, Tony Williams. He drew a walk his
タイム
first
のピー
time
ス
up.
私だった説ある。
William.
One time, right now.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Mark Zagunis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Mark Zagunis.
Hey, one down, one down.
Here we go now. Let's go.
A curveball hit right back at him. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Giants on top, 1-0.
誰のことかな。
Now at the plate, Tony Williams. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count.
仕方ない気がしたんだから。
The 1-0 home.
That's out.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Robles. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Adbert Alzolay. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great.
On to the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
何事ファーストエラー。何が起こったんですか？
The center field.
行きましょう。送りバントの構え。一塁行きました。しかし、こいつ。 ギャレット・アンダーソン、マイコラス。まあ、ウォーカー当たりだ。当たりか。ウォーカーは当たりだよな。ウォーカーは当たり。当たりっちゃ当たり。やってません。冒頭だってしてません。この動作。やめよう。
A runner at second, nobody out.
確かに。
And on the ground out to second.
ナイスナイスナイス。
And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there.
Striding in once again,
Tony
William.
なんで
First offering on its way. No balls and one strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Here's the 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 5-1 our score as we play the eighth.
Nice and patient. Get your pitch.
先般メーターはゼロですね。
Down the third baseline. Again, a 1-2. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
6-1, the final tally today. The Brewers jumped ahead in the seventh inning and never gave up.
最も最悪な外人行ったら許さないぞ。その中でも最もダメな外人行ったら許しません。なんやかんやで3位ですよ。ドジャースロッキーズ。なんかね、ジャイアンツ調子いいと絶対ドジャース調子いいよ。ロッキーズはね、まあ昨年優勝したからあれなんだけど。He lost or rusty, but just was winning.何？好調なの？あ、三振か。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Archie Leffler, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tony William comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
Down the first base line. He's got it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Leading off the inning, Royce Lewis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Royce Lewis.
The 1-2. For second. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. The Giants have struck first here. They lead at 1-0 as we play the second. Back up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
The pitcher, Sixto Sanchez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So coming to the plate, Tony Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself.
The left fielder, number 22. 1.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Tony William. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Again, another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's out there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to be
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Giants down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So striding in, Tony William. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Hey, clutch up right now for us, kid.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Kingery ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He will score. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he fouls this one off. The runner's breaking for home. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Diamondbacks jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Sixto Sanchez notches his 3rd win of the year as he racked up. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Sean Anderson gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Royce Lewis. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Digging in, Nomar Mazara.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
From the belt, kicks and deals. It's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. But the throw pulls him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
僕ちょっと多くないっすか？いや、マジで。
Stepping up to the plate, Tony William. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Stepping in, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right.
Settling in now, Tony William. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, can't see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
That's wide, 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball inside.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Hey, have a rip like you can.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Fouled off.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. 7 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. He'll bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom, 13th place in the National League. Now at the plate, David Fry. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is coming to the plate now. Tony William.
Up next to the Giants, the second baseman, Tony William.
First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
First for the victorious Giants, 8 runs.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next.
いや、なんならジャイアンツもね、このサンフランシスコジャイアンツは、まあ、
Tyler Beatty will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
This is flared out towards second. Throw goes over to third. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first. Coming to the plate now, Tony Williams. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Kingery leads off second with one gun in the inning.
Do something with it. Let's go.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games that is set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Row, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to lead the team to score first, but both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Now even at 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Yeah, we need you right here. One time.
Count remains full.
Hey, you hang so you bang it, kid. Here you go.
This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
The center fielder, Patel.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Good pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely.
優勝系で言っても今年はちょっとコンテンダーでやれるんだぞっていうところを見せたいだけなのよ、今年は。なんなら戦力が整ってないんだよね。
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, good chances of pushing across a run. Took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Willie.
There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
Sharp ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play. Now in the box, David Fry. He's been a factor in the series with 5 RBIs on 3 hits. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down to second base, this could be 2. Fielded cleanly, the second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0.
あの時のパイレーツひどかったからね。わかるよ、君の気持ち。君の気持ち。
Into the box now, Tony William. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-0.
2-0.
There you go, left fly.
3-0 now. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
3-1 the count now.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of.
Stepping up now, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he will get there to make the running play. New inning set to get underway and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Bryce Wilson. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It's on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Ready once again, Bo Naylor. No hits to this point.
Bo Naylor.
The 1-2. Ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Striding in, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Come on, big dog. We need you right here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-1. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
And that one got a piece of him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Willie Calhoun.
Here we go. Duck on the pond. Get it done.
The 2-2. And the runner's breaking for third. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runners score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
勝った、さよなら勝ち、一挙4得点最強。いやー、私桜をなんて100年早い
And
です
guys,
ね。
a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Top Player of the Game award.
Well, I thought he did.
やっぱうちらは最強なんですわ。ラビないでいただきたい。
Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight.
Total mastery of a skill requires continual refinement.
大丈夫だ、正解を探索する。お前タッタにお金もらいていただけじゃねえかよ。あー、いいねいいね、この首位争いいいな。この首位争いなんか好き。この一部を置き去りにしてこの3チームの争い素晴らしくないか。でもしれっと6位だし。投手力7位なんかい。それでも強くないか、純粋に。ドジャースこれでっておい、嘘でしょ。だってこれでちょっと24位なのチーム。それはちょっといや、立派なコンテンダーですわ。これは立派なコンテンダーですよ、皆さん。お、マイアミ。
Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light.
Are you gonna be in the car?
In the back of the black Cadillac light.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Francisco Giants and the Miami Marlins. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Connor Siebold will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully, he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
ビッグマネーボール絶対売れます。
Stepping into the box, Tony Williams will get to take his first cuts here.
Williams.
Hey, she didn't rip it there.
And the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this.
いいプレーか。しくった。
All right, come on now.
Digging in for his second at bat, William.
The second baseman.
あんたも先輩してただろ。毎年ご新作以上してたぞ。
Let her rip, let her rip.
我ゴールドグラバーぞ。なんなら。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-1 the count. Ademan aboard here at first with nobody out.
Get yours right here, huh? Drive it up there.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. The pitcher, Connor Siebold, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Bit of eyes here as he's going to try to lay one down. There's one.
That's an out.
The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Ready now for the Marlins, Travis Swaggerty. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Round to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So in now for San Francisco, Tony Williams, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Come on, big guy. One time.
First delivery to him on the way.
いやーなんかね、リリースがね、リリースが見にくいんだよね。見にくいというか、なんというか。
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Here we go, here we go.
The 1-1 home.
Yes.
Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not.
Digging in, Tony Williams. He singled his last time up.
Tony Williams.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's out.
Good eye, good eye.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
The 1-0 home. Right side, but it's well foul. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8.
Ball 2.
Well above the letters with the fastball that
2
time.
balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, get your pitch. Make it happen right now, huh, kid?
Left side, but well foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. But it is hauled in by the second baseman. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Travis Swaggerty. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Swaggerty.
Round towards second. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Dennis Hedden will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Batting third.
In now, Tony Williams. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Just gets a piece of it, strike one.
There you go, left fly.
The windup and the 0-1. Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 8.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Now to the plate, Richie Tipray, and their runners at the corners now. He's set, the 3-2. Line toward right center. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters. All set for the start of the 4th. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Tony Williams. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
3-2 now.
Hey, see it. Hey, drive it. Here we go.
Now the payoff pitch home. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in once again, Tony Williams, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the runner will score from second. And a relay home. And he is in there.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
The center fielder, number 8, Patel.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts.
Now batting, Mookie.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the...
Up next from Miami, Jesus Sanchez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here now the 2-2. Ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Giants 2 and the Marlins. At the plate, Tony William, 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Now at the plate, Tony William. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Now here it comes. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. A bouncer to the left side. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Ain't no one better right here.
The center fielder, number 8.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Looking good. No one better up there. Huh? You go.
Last strike here for the Giants. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game.
3 runs on 10 hits.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show.
あります。それは事実です。それは事実です。見方です。
Sandy Gaston, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in 1-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Row. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games, games that get out of hand, but there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one.
Ready now, Tony William. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Betts has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Striding into the box, Cal Raleigh. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
もうなんか巨人の選手のような後ろ姿が。
Ready for another chance? Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher. You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be
フラッ
that.
シュカップじゃねえんだわ。なんでその
Giants
C
leave one. They lead it 3-0.
濁すかな。よろしくない。いけないな、そうやって濁すのは。
Standing in, Tony William. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First offering on its way.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Come on.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Out.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2.
Hey,
4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Has a look, now the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Betts looking up, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
はい、9号ツーランホームラン。
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 196 for his career. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
これちょっと楽になったっしょ。
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ferrar Encarnacion.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
It hard up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
キャンセルナイスすぎる
Ready to take his hacks again, Tony William, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
そんなわけねえだろうね。No.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 197 in his career as this lead swells to 7-0.
2桁いったわ。
These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this? Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-2.
よしよし。ビリビリ リアムがホームランを打った際に海外が締め付けてが、これはらしい。ノーだ。ノーだ。全部ノーだわ。なんなら。どんだけ私のこと嫌いなんだよ。どんだけ私のこと嫌いなのこの球団。あ、しかもホワイトソックス戦。通算200も当たってたもん。
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago White Sox. Interleague Baseball comes your way next.
それがだけ私を認めるの。
Carlos Rodon gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
The second baseman.
Now at the plate, Tony Williams. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Langoliers shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Up next for Chicago, Shea Langoliers. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. On its way, the 0-2. On its tailor-made to short, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now for the White Sox, Justin Dean, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
やっぱりロサンゼルス降りてきたぞ。ロサンゼルス降りてきたぞ。よーし。ロサンゼルス降りてきましたね。やはり来ましたか。
Stepping into the box, Tony Williams. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and 2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
4番目アウトで。4番目アウトで。
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. Marte fields it cleanly. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock.
Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner.
マーク・デ・ローサは有名ですよ。マーク・デ・ローサは元 MLB ですよ。メジャーリーガーですよ。
Here we go, boys.
本当か？
From the belt, kicks and deals.
意外と
For a
難しい
base hit here as he gets this one down. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Stepping in, Tony William. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ball.
And there's ball one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And his total for the year puts him in 4th place on this Gigante ball club.
Oh.
Now batting, the center fielder, Patel.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
今回は人格批判のような言葉があった。正しい行動を選ぶ。不審選択。説得。
Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. And this one is gone. A home run.
クズ野郎じゃねえかよ。
So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 296 in his career. But they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
それで試合出場停止だったんだぞ。
Next will be the designated hitter, Craig.
Craig Templeton.
お前、ダーティープレース大好きかい。
Ground ball right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say...
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tony William, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Hey, a risky send right there, D-Roll. With no outs, you're going to send that runner from second on that ball hit.
Yeah, that's why they game plan, Dan. A bunch of meetings go into these series, whether it be hitting, pitching. Looks like the third base coach was on top of it. He was aggressive, and it paid off.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. At the plate, Willie Calhoun. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The 1-2. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. William rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there. 19-5 the final in this one tonight. Chicago scored 19 times in this one. Carlos Rodon earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Tyler Beatty was hit hard to the tune of 7 earns. He takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
某安倍晋之助さんと沢村さんじゃないですか。やばじゃねえよ。今季最多
We
ワ
are
ーストじゃ
under
ない
the
か。
lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago White Sox. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Wendell Rossi gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Third, the second baseman, Tony Williams.
Hey, hop back. Keep it up.
Here comes the first pitch. Tony Williams comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And guys, to take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Might have had the hit run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch, so he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good wood on a pitch for a double.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ketel Marte. Let's take a look at the splits between April and May.
ホームランを狙う打撃をするんじゃない、つなぐ打撃をするんだ。
3 balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
タイガーひどすぎる。
Skied into straightaway right. Alston is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in.
やば。打線がすごすぎる。
William on third with 2 out.
なんやかや6位だもんな。本当に打線だけダメだ。チームだよ。
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Hero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hits to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. The 1-2. Double play ball to second. 4. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run, this is now a 1-run game. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Giants 2 and the White Sox 1. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, A.J. Reed.
A.J.
うるせえうるせえ。何が帝王の夢じゃん。絶対そうやって答えさせるためにそれを選択肢に入れないようにしたんでしょうよ。
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Yes.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Oh, and he botches it.
今解説がすごい声出してましたね。
Some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7.
じゃあリプレイで見ましょうか。これはこれはよろしくないですね。これは先般ですね。相手が先般ですよ。さあ、正規の瞬間見ましょう。いけませんよ、やっちゃね。私はやんないから、こんなプレー。
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
ショートズが起きてしまった。どうする？中の宗教新しいし。
Now the pitch. Line towards center field.
ちょっと待って。
Dean will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead this one though, 5-1.
神に合わせてやると殴る。これだな。ちょっと一番面白かったから。
So striding forward now, Tony William, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt here.
Here you go, baby.
7 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay. Throw won't get him. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Into the box now. Dansby Swanson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-2 delivery. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Well, that was an obvious mistake. Caught too much of the plate right there with 2 strikes on the batter. Nice execution from his part.
Into the box, Tony William. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ballgame.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Now batting, the center fielder, Patel Marquez.
In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. 1. Ready for another shot now. Craig Templeton. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ballgame, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
8-4 tonight. San Francisco jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steven Gonzalez.
勝ったか?
Tony, yeah, walked out of Louis looking like a virgin discount. If it ain't 100, this a miscount. 7 days a week, I 6 ounce. If a chick with me, she like big house. If a chick with me, she like foreign cars. If a chick with me, she like
半割に V チームで終わりましたね。負けてんじゃねえか、一緒に。やばいって、6試合で2勝4敗はまずいって。やばい、貯金3。 やはり2ゲーム差になった。ドジャースがまた逆転してる。あー、レイズヤンキース首位なの。めちゃくちゃあれだね、戦力落ちたね。これは最近モード。あ、今回はこちらのマーリンズ戦。一気にジャンプアップ。打率3割2分1厘。
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the Show is next.
はい、行きましょう。
Dustin May will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
The center fielder, number 12, Travis.
あれかレベル高いのか。
Hey, one
レ
down
ベル高いって
now, one down.
高校なの。学校到底。
Down the line and fair, that's a hit.
Yeah.
Bush rounds the corner and is headed home.
訂正された。
And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-five.
Digging in, Tony William comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. Kingery over at second, and Iman on at first with nobody out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club as they begin play here tonight. Come and trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do they do right out of the chute, top of the first throw, 3 spot up on the board? They got the opposition on their heels.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. There's one on the first, and they get them both. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tony William.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball taken inside for a ball, 2-1 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Hopped up. Bechtold over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Trey Cabbage.
Now batting, right fielder, Trey Cabbage.
The 1-1 home.
Ball two.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Come on, big guy, get the pitch.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year. And it's now a 5-2 game.
逆襲のポジションです。
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
チームメイトがストレートをやってるのに一緒にやろうとしてくれて、どっちの方がすぐ情報くらいです。
Digging in to try it again. Tony Williams.
やっぱトーピングのリックをしっかりしてあるのをその時思いましょう。
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
あんまり飛んでないね。あ、でも後ろに飛んだからスプラッシュっていうことで。いらないです。お帰りください。
Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 7th inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jesus Sanchez.
The right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
It's on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. Digging in and looking for more, Tony Williams, and their runners at the corners now.
Tony Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Betts is there. Let's see if they test it. And he is safe as he beats the play at the plate, and it's now a 7-5 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off that. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Digging in now, Jason Irizarry. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Miami posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next. Archie Leffler is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Standing in, Ferrar Encarnacion, and the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame.
Encarnacion.
Where's the one here?
The set and the 1-1. Hit out towards second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Marlins forced to... So digging in now, Tony Williams as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Williams.
この差を見なさいよ。
Hey, here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2 one more time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
First pitch on its way. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Now at the plate, Tony Williams. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. This gets fouled. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends... Next to bat for the Giants, Tony Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's in. Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
The 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Let's go, kid.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Pretty textbook breaking ball.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Travis Swaggerty. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Mookie Betts.
Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Tony William. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will make the catch here on the edge of the warning track as he was just able to get back there and put it away for the first out. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Miami came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. It's time for Giants baseball. Tyler Beatty gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. Good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So a couple of hits here in the top half. So stepping in, Tony William, he'll get to take his first cuts here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Betts has a read on it. And the inning is over. Giants come up in. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jacob Wagyu's pack. 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding in once again, Tony William. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Swaggerty is going to have room out there as he puts this away. So coming to the plate, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The San Francisco Giants.
1勝2敗。貯金は2のまま。なんとか貯金をキープしたまま、ちょっと前半戦を終わりたいところなんで、頑張ります。お、成功率10割。あ、やばい、フィールディングがひどすぎる。もしトニ君やらかさなかったら防御率悪くないのよ。それは違う。ロイヤルズ戦。貯金2。八谷さん貯金11。
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the San Francisco Giants. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Steven Gonsalves is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Fouled away.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
There's one. On to first, a double play. Digging in, Tony William. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
The center fielder, number 8, Patel.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
High drive. Left field. Out of here.
4対0。
So a 2-run homer down the line and left, number 298 in his career. And the Giants have opened up their lead at now 4-0.
絶対自分で買って売り上げに貢献してる。ぶち切れてる。水かけてる。
So next to the plate for the Royals, Jacob Zanin. Imro on second. O'Hearn at first with no outs. This one's down to third. Kingery's there. The tag gets one. Over to second, a double play. But they won't get the triple play as he's safe at first. And as you get another look, a good job by the third baseman of getting that sure out and then firing over to second for the double play. So striding in, Tony William will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this be.
He's set, here it comes. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Ah, まだそうでもねえや。ごめん。60ぐらいだわ。
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game.
It's your pitch, huh?
Line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. So another run scores there on the base hit. Their 5th run in 5 innings so far. And we'll show you a look on cue at the highest scoring offenses in the league. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category.
Up next for the Giants, the center fielder.
Before the payoff pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Once again, a 3-2. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Jason Imro.
Doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch.
Stepping in, Tony William. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
One time, right there, kid. Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Left side. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him.
Always nice to get the first game of a series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Giants, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Kansas City Royals and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next on the show. Sean Anderson will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Jason Imro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Imro.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Settling in now, Tony William, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2-2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat to balls.
Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 2-2. On the ground, out to second. He's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Jose Lerma.
The batter, the right fielder, Jose Lerma.
Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tony William. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, the 198th of his career, and the Giants have come back to tie things here at 1-1.
小さな胸レースからの弱点の中でスイングを作り上げるとどんながいいか言ってるんですよ。そんなこと言ってねえんだわ。はい。
Now in the box, Emmanuel Rivera.
Up next to the Royals, the second baseman.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Fastball swung on and hit to second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of
Stepping up to the plate, Tony William, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here now the 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder looking up. Still ranging back. And that one is gone. On a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, leaving him 1 shy of 200 for his career. As the Giants now take a 3-2 lead.
今日は全試合。じゃあ今日全打点ですね。今日の試合。
Ready to take his hacks again, Tony William, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. Last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's wide, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 7th inning here at the ballpark, 4-2 our score. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Lemon is on his way home. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose.
ちなみに丸ボタンでミート打ち。コンタクトスイングですね。で、バツが普通のノーマルスイング。ミート打ちもできるし、強振打ちもできるっていう。
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
やべ。
Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Royals, number 43.
On the ground out to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Into the box now, Jazz Chisholm. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, look at the dive.
Yes!
What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
5-2 the final today. The San Francisco Giants used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Sean Anderson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Johnny Robertson records the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Giants. Number 1, Tony Williams.
Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in. David Escalona has been summoned from.
Yeah, they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning.
やったまずはスイープです。はい。ほうき吐きましょう。ほうきをスイープスイープ。4連勝。よし、ドジャースをかけますよ。はい。じゃあ、この3連戦で終わります。この4連戦で終わります。サンディエゴですね。はい。日本のファンには同じ。
A player's agent calls to touch base. This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
この3、4、5番が機能してるおかげで当ててるところあるから。はい、貯金が5、最多貯金。今シーズン最多貯金。ひでえな、パドレス。パドレスがひどすぎる。
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. San Diego come in as losers in their last 9 games. They'll try to prevent that streak from reaching double digits next. Adrian Morejón, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tony Williams is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight, boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit. Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Ketel Marte, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
この打線の核というか、この3、4、5がね、もう機能してるおかげで。
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1 left for San. Stepping up now, Tony Williams. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Two pitch is fouled away.
サンディエゴのことを外れつけ。
Come on, big guy, get the pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him.
サンディエゴのことを外
It's
し。
always nice to keep.
なこと言ってねえんだわ。投手戦だって。
Striding in, Tony William. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Let her rip, let her rip.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
3-2.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something.
2回目は来てた。2回目は来てた。2回目。
It's on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And there's out
成
number
績
2.
が芳しくなかったし、条件が合わなかったから。今回お断りしました。
Standing in with the bases loaded, Tony William, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
だったら地元と戦える球団とプレー
He's
したい
already
という
walked
の
2 in
が
this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
いるらしいです。
Martinez at third, Mauricio at second, Kingery at first, 2 out in the inning. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Hard hit ball to short, reined in on the second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in now for San Diego.
Yes!
Duncan, 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. Ready once again, Tony William. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Hey! 1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely.
ちなみにパドレスにもマジ感謝の気持ち。
The 1-1 home. Swing line drive. That's going to be trouble.
そうだ。
Mauricio blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Giants leave one, but they're on top.
ひどい。
This evening's game finishes
顔
2-0
は
the
結構努
final
力したよ。
score.
Vlog 作るとき。体別にいいショットってな。
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. The Giants have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Mackenzie Gore is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tony Williams at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to him, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense, turn double plays, don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Another 1-2 delivery. Two out, nobody on.
不謹慎すぎるだろ。
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Bigging in for his second at-bat, Tony Williams. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, get your pitch. Make it happen right now, huh, kid?
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Not surprised he's late on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. And that's a special home run. Tony Williams continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Yeah.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Dennis Duncan. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Popped up. William is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So nothing happened. Aaron Leisure will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
こいつ左は超苦手にしてる。タコやな。タコじゃねえや。
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tony William. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's
high in the air and deep to left center field. Racing back the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 201 in his career. And the Giants have opened up their lead at now 4-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the speed threat, Tony William.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Lifted in the air to center field. Duncan has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Next to the plate for the Padres, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. And the Padres are down to their final out now. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The San Francisco Giants led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. The Giants aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Luis Patino is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Tony Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tony William swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
You throws him on the fastball there. Tony William goes down for the first out of the game.
でしょ？だからこれモデルのそう阪神ねこのユニフォームのパドレスなの
Tony William.
ビジターもそうなん
She'll
だけ
go
ど
after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a
比
base
較し
hit.
てほしいね
So a one-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
The batter, the first baseman, Lewin.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So in now for San Francisco, Aramis Ademan. Here's the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Oh, big guy, get the pitch, huh?
Runner breaks for third. Pitch is high to throw. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field. But that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want.
Digging in, C.J. Abrams.
Number 9, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
0-1 count and the pitch. It's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. In now, DJ Peters.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. To second for 1, on to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Now to the plate, Tony William. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Andrew Monasterio.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Andrew.
To third, this could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Dennis Duncan.
The center fielder, Dennis.
Hard on the ground towards second, scooped up. And there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Tony William. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Up next to the Giants, the first baseman.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely.
Get your pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
あいつは U18 日本代表だったからいいでしょ。中本はもう
Hard hit ball to short, right to him. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So no run. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Runners on the move. Gets the bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
That's to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down.
At the plate, Tony William. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Tony William.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there.
And with 2 on and 2 away, it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter in this spot.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for San Francisco. Number 1, Tony William.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is John McNally entered. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Padres.
今日はここまで。活躍しすぎたんや昨日。それは相手チームが抑えたからでしょ。はい、じゃあ今日はここまでにしましょう。さあ、53試合終わって、さあ、打率が一気にジャンプアップ、3割4分3厘。ホームラン14、打点45、10盗塁。OPS997。ということで、もう少し通算打率3割ですね。あ、通りしてくる、通りして。通算200ホーマーも達成したところでね、今日は終わります。はい、ということで、最 最後までご視聴ありがとうございました。よろしければチャンネル登録、Twitter もフォローよろしくお願いします。次回は、どうしよう、また明日もやります。はい。明日もやります。よろしくお願いします。ということで、お疲れさんでーす。知らん。